The Lost Battalion, 1918, October 1918. Deep in the Argonne Forest of France, a group of American soldiers marches forward. They are part of the 77th Infantry Division, determined to break through enemy lines. Unaware of the danger ahead, they push forward, stepping into history as the Lost Battalion. The beginning of a fateful mission, October 2, 1918. Deep in the Argonne Forest of France, nearly 550 men of the 77th Infantry Division march forward. Their mission, break through German lines and push the enemy back. The towering trees surround them, the morning mist hangs low, but danger lurks ahead. Planning the next move. As night falls, the soldiers set up camp, unaware of the isolation they are about to face. Some check their maps, others write letters home. They are confident in their mission, but communication with headquarters is already becoming difficult. Cut off from the world. By the next day, the battalion has advanced too far. Enemy troops surround them, and all contact with reinforcements is lost. The realization sets in. They are completely cut off, alone in enemy territory. Leadership in crisis. Major Charles Whittlesey, the battalion's commander, knows surrender is not an option. He gathers his men and speaks firmly. We hold this position. Despite exhaustion and dwindling supplies, his soldiers stand ready to fight. A desperate plea for help. With no radio and no way to call for backup, their only hope lies in a small messenger pigeon, Cher Ami. Carrying a critical message, she soars above the battlefield, dodging gunfire. If she reaches command, they might survive. Survival and brotherhood. The days drag on, food is gone, water is scarce, wounded soldiers lean on their comrades for support. Despite the suffering, they refuse to give up. Their spirit remains unbroken. The demand for surrender. Recognizing their struggle, the Germans send a message. Surrender, and they will be spared. Whittlesey calmly reads the note, then folds it. His answer is clear: no surrender. The Lost Battalion will fight to the end. Hope on the horizon. After 6 brutal days, help finally arrives. Reinforcements break through enemy lines, reaching the trapped soldiers. For the first time in nearly a week, the battalion knows they are saved. Survivors of history. Of the nearly 550 men who marched into the Argonne, barely 200 walk out. They are exhausted, wounded, and forever changed. But their bravery has secured their place in history. A legacy of courage. For their extraordinary bravery, Major Whittlesey and his men are awarded the nation's highest honors. Their courage, their resilience, and their sacrifice will never be forgotten. The legend of the Lost Battalion lives on.